Hey guys, this is Brody with Stuart Little by ABY, pictures by Garth Williams. We left off at chapter 2. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. Let's go. Chapter 2, Home Problems. Stuart was also helpful when it came to ping pong. The Littles liked ping pong, but the balls had a way of rolling under chairs, sofas, and radiators. And this meant that the players were forever stooping down and reaching under things. Stuart soon learned to chase balls, and it was a great sight to see him come out from under a hot radiator, pushing a ping pong ball with all his might. The preparation rolling down his cheeks, the ball of the course was almost as high as he was, and he had to throw his whole weight against it in order to keep it rolling. The Littles had a grand piano in the living room, which was all white except one of the keys was a sticky key and didn't work properly. Miss Little said she thought it must be the damp weather, but I don't see how it could be the damp weather for the key and been sticking for about 4 whole years. During which time there had been many bright clear days, but anyway, the key stuck and was a great inconvenience. Sorry guys. Inconvenience to anyone trying to play the piano. It bothered George practically when he was trying to play the scarf dance, which was rather lively. It was George who had the idea of staying Stuart inside the piano to push the key up the second it was played. This was no easy job for Stuart, as he had to crouch down between the felt hammers so that he would get hit on the head. He wouldn't get hit on the head, but Stuart liked it just the same. It was exciting inside the piano, dodging about the and the noise was quite terrific. Sometimes after a long session, he would emerge quite deaf. He thought he had just stepped out of an airplane after a long journey, and it would be some time before he felt normal again. Mr. and Mrs. Little often discussed Stuart quietly between themselves and wasn't around, for they had never quite recovered from the shock and surprise of having a mouse in the family. He was so very tiny, and he presented so many problems to his parents. Mr. Little said that for one thing there must be no reference to mice in the conversation. He made Miss Little tell the nursery songbook the page about the 3 blind mice. See how they won? I don't want Stuart to get a lot of notions to his head, said Miss Little. I should feel badly to have my son grow up feeling that a farmer's wife was going to cut off his tail with a carving knife. It was such things that made children dream bad dreams when they go to bed at night. Yes, we played, Mrs. Little, and I think we had better start thinking about the poem "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. I think it might embarrass Stuart to hear mice mentioned in such a blatant manner. That's right, said her husband. But what shall so in the poem? Well, we'll have to say something. We can't just say "'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring." That doesn't sound complete. It needs a one-to-one with house. What about louse? Asked Miss Little. Or grouse, said Mr. Little. I suggested souse. Remarked George, who had been listening to the conversation from across the room. It was decided that louse was the best substitute for mouse. And so when Christmas came around, Miss Little carefully wrote the word mouse from the poem and wrote in the word louse. And Stuart always thought the poem went this way. "'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a louse." But it's supposed to be mouse. It even fooled me then. It's like, "'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a..." I almost say mouse, but I say louse. See? Fools me every time. Even though it's right in my face. See? Right there. Louse. The thing that worried me, Miss Little, was the mouse hole in the pantry. This hole had been made by some mouse in the days before the Littles came to live in the house, and nothing had been done about stopping it up. Miss Little was not at all sure that he understood Stuart's real feeling about a mouse hole. He didn't know where the hole led to, and it made him uneasy to think that Stuart might someday feel the desire to venture into it. After all, he does look a good deal like a mouse, said Miss Little to his wife, and I've never seen a mouse yet that didn't like to go into a hole. See, here's the hole in the pantry. Right there. It's real tiny. Okay guys, that's the end of the chapter. Make sure to watch the next video. Okay? Bye.